Hi guys, today I am going to clear each and every confusion that you have with respect to Elevate Wings 1. In this video, we will try to discuss how to fill registration survey form for November cycle because it is very important. We will also discuss course IDs for different tracks, okay? Biz skill 1, 2, what are the course IDs for them? Then we will discuss which course that you need to do on Ultimatics for different course IDs. We will also discuss how to clear process and articulation without doing any course on Ultimatics. Okay, so guys, it's my small request that please like this video so that YouTube can spread this video to all the audience associated with Elevate Wings 1 and their confusion also gets cleared with the help of this video. Also guys, please subscribe the channel for getting more updates for my efforts. Okay, so guys, if you go to the survey, then you can find here that the first thing that they are saying is please select Biz skill track that you want to appear. So among this Biz skill 1 or 2, you have to select any one. Okay, so according to your need you can select. According to my suggestion, you should select Biz skill 2. Okay, now you might be thinking that let's suppose we selected Biz skill 1 or 2, then do we need to do any course on Ultimatics? Yes, you have to do one course on Ultimatics. Let me tell you the course IDs for that. So the course IDs for that is 19674 for Biz skill 1. You have to go to the Ultimatics. Okay, then you have to search for this course ID. When you search for this course ID, you will get for Biz skill 1. In that there will be two paths. In first path, they will give you different like learnings. You have to read different things, you have to learn different things, and then after you have to give the assessment. So this path is lengthy, so better you should choose the second path because we have to select any one path. They have said in the demo. Okay, so you have to select second path. In that path there is only one assessment. Okay, you have to give for both the courses. Like let's suppose you are selecting Biz skill 2, then you have to select second path and give assessment for this course, and if you are selecting Biz skill 1, then you have to give assessment for this. Okay, so now you might be thinking how to clear those assessment. So guys, I have already told many times that please contact me on Telegram, I will help you. Okay, this is clear. Till now it is clear that you have to select either of them, and I have said you the course IDs also. Okay, now let's move forward in our registration survey. So when you move forward in a survey, then you can find the next thing is select any non-tech course that you want to do. Okay, so in that you might be seeing that they are giving process and articulation. So for the time being, let's leave it blank. Let's move forward in the survey. I will come back and let you know that how can you do this. This is totally optional, not mandatory, but let's suppose you are trying this like process articulation, then it will increase chances of your clearing non-tech track because you have more options. Okay, so we will come to this after a few minutes. Okay, please stay in this video. Okay, now let's move forward. So when you move forward, then you can find that select any core programming tag. In that they have given different DCA courses. Okay, they have given Java, Python, SQL, mainframe, Angular, and so on. So you have to select anyone that you think is easy. Okay, according to me, either Java, Python, or PLSQL. These three things are easy. Okay, you can select according to you. Okay, now one more thing, that when you select these things like PLSQL, Java, or Python, you are not required to do any course like we did for Biz skill 1 or Biz skill 2. Okay, just select this thing in the survey. Now till now, if you have done these two things, you are eligible for final exam that is going to be held in December or November last week, and in that you have to give two exams. One for DCA that you have selected here and one for Biz skill that you have selected earlier, either one or two. So total two exams you have to give. If you clear both the exam with distinction, then you will be getting 7 lakh LPA package for digital. Okay, now let's move forward. Now let's suppose somebody wants that no, I want to do tech tracks also, I want to do process and articulation also. Although these things are mandatory, not mandatory, but let's suppose if you are doing those things, then it will increase your chances because you have different exam for different courses. So let's suppose you are giving exam for 5 courses. So in that case, what happens is that let's suppose one exam goes well, one exam not goes well. So in that case, the exam that goes well, it will help you in clearing digital. Okay, now let's move to the next part of the survey. So when you move to the next part of the survey, then you can find that there they are saying you have different TSLP tech tracks, T1, T2, T3, T5, etc. Now if you are going to select these tech tracks, then in that case you have to do some courses in Ultimatics for these tech tracks. Okay, similarly, if you are selecting process or articulation, for those also you have to do like courses in ultimatics, okay, like you did for basic skill. But what I am saying is that completing these courses is very difficult because very less time left for completing learning path for all these courses. So in that case, what you can do, so you can go for second way is declaring competencies. Okay, so if you declare competencies for T1, T2, T3, T5 among anyone, and in process and articulation among those also, if you declare competencies for either process or articulation, then you are not required to do any courses for these tech tracks and process and articulation also. You can directly give the exam, that is final exam, in December. Okay, so now you might be thinking that from where do we get competency IDs so that we can get those IDs and declare in iVolve. So let me tell you one thing, that when you go to the registration survey, okay, and just above the registration survey you will get one link. When you click on that link, it will show competencies IDs for different courses. Okay, like this you can see here we have competency IDs for different, here you can see here, like process we have two competency IDs E1, we have articulation one competency IDs 5432 and 59586061 L1 and E2. Okay, so these are competency IDs. Let's suppose you are selecting for process, then you have to go to the ultimatics, you have to select this course, search these courses inside competency section, and you have to mark those competencies. Okay, now if you look for tech courses, then you can see here they have given different competency IDs for different tech tracks, core track T1, T2, T3. So you can declare these competencies in iVolve, okay, by taking the course ID from here. Like let's take the course ID 5630, go to the ultimatics, search it over there and mark E1 inside that. Okay, so when you do this, then what happens is that when you mark these competencies, you are not required to give any course on ultimatics, you directly become eligible for final exam. You might be thinking that why we need to do BS skill 1 and 2, why you are saying to complete the course IDs for this on ultimatics. Also we can mark the competency as mentioned in the list here, and we can give directly exam for BS skill track 1 and track 2. So I am saying this because this is proven, the path 1 that I have shown you for BS skill 1 and 2 till DCA, this is proven. We did this in last cycle and many of the candidates received the final exam mail. So that's why I am saying that complete exam for BS skill 1 and 2 on ultimatics, okay, and mark competencies for process and articulation